Deshaun Watson, who had a coach that got fired and a bad defense and a shaky O-line, last 3 years, 25-22, a division title and a playoff win. Carson Wentz, last 2 years, won a division. Coach got fired, no weapons, and bizarre injuries. Matt Stafford's gone 12 years. He's had 4 winning seasons. I'm not asking for the Super Bowl. I'm not asking for the NFC Championship. But 12 years? No division titles? No playoff wins? Yeah, I know he's talented, but even at Georgia, 9-4 one year, 10-3. Andrew Luck went to Stanford with Stanford's talent. In his last 2 years, he was 23-3. Even when he had Georgia talent, he was losing 3 and 4 games a year. Andy Dalton made the playoffs 5 times. Andy Dalton has the Steelers and Ravens in his division. Mitch Trubisky in Matt's division has won it 2 of the last 3 years. And we don't know if he has the right coach, the right GM, or anything on offense. Andrew Luck had nothing. Nothing. When you tell me Matt Stafford had nothing. He went 11-5, 11-5, 11-5 AFC Championship. Deshaun Watson keeps winning games. He's had nothing but dysfunction. Even in his own division against the Bears and Vikings, let's take Aaron Rodgers out of it. Okay, so he can't beat Aaron Rodgers. Against the Bears and Vikings, he's 19-22. It reminds me, in the NBA, there's players like this. Everybody keeps telling me, I remember Tracy McGrady. Oh, my God, he's got so much talent. Tracy's a nice guy. I've met him. Oh, my God, Tracy McGrady's got great talent. He never won a playoff series. Oh, Zach LaVine. Oh, my God, Zach LaVine. Oh, how come he's never on winning teams? Well, Colin, he doesn't have a lot to work with. Chris Paul wins everywhere. In a league of tall men, he's 6'2.5". Chris Paul wins everywhere. Chris Paul went to Oklahoma City. Joy and I watched. They were tanking. They were tanking. And they had nobody except Chris Paul. And they ended up what? Hottest team in the NBA the last month and a number 4 or 5 seed. In fact, they traded Chris Paul from Oklahoma City because he was screwing up their tanking. Then they traded him to a team that hasn't won in years, Phoenix. Now they're winning. Damian Lillard. Portland's not a hot free agent market. The second best player they have is a lesser version of Damian Lillard. He gets to the conference championship. Damian Lillard wins games. He doesn't have a hot free agent market. He doesn't have a dominating cohort. How the hell did they get to the playoffs last year? They had no wings. In the West, they had no wing defenders. But Chris Paul figures out ways to win. Deshaun wins. Went as much as we criticize him, wins. Damian Lillard wins. After a while, you got to give me more than talent. Because I'm the coach here. Everybody's going, that guy's got talent. That guy's got talent. That gets coaches fired. You got talent, gets coaches fired. Chris Paul just won. Damian Lillard wins. Deshaun Watson wins. Wentz, maybe 4th of those 4. He won a lot of games with a mess around him. I mean, think about this. Since Matt Stafford came into the NFC North, Mitch Trubisky's won a division twice. Case Keenum, Jay Cutler, and Teddy Bridgewater. 12 years, you got to give me one. Aaron Rodgers has been hurt twice. You got to give me one. I got nothing against Matt Stafford. I think he's talented. But boy, if a third of the league is after him, it shows you the mythology of talent. At some point, 12 years, you got to start winning more games. All right, the Houston Texans have a new coach. Oh, boy. And the Rams just shifted into hyper-aggressive gear. Oh, wow. These teams and these quarterbacks, we got GMs that are getting rid of people and quarterbacks that are getting rid of teams. I love it. We love it. 1 hour from now, Greg Gosell. Ever wonder just how far an extra mile really goes? Drive a Mercedes-Benz van and find out. Start with a network of over 250 authorized dealerships backed by a sales force ready to help you with everything from vehicle customization, certified service, your financing. They'll do it all. And they have a variety of powerful and efficient vans, gas or diesel. The durable Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, the versatile Mercedes-Benz Metris. They have all these cool options as well. The rear cross traffic alert, the active lane keeping assist. So it doesn't matter how you're enjoying your life, how hard you work or play. See how far an extra mile really goes by taking the first step in an authorized Mercedes van dealership today. 250 around the country. Mercedes-Benz vans. Some equipment described is optional. Andrew Luck had nothing. Nothing. When you tell me Matt Stafford had nothing. He went 11-5, 11-5, 11-5 AFC Championship. Deshaun Watson keeps winning games. He's had nothing but dysfunction. Even in his own division against the Bears and Vikings, let's take Aaron Rodgers out of it. Okay, so he can't beat Aaron Rodgers. Against the Bears and Vikings, he's 19-22. It reminds me, in the NBA, there's players like this. Everybody keeps telling me, I remember Tracy McGrady. Oh, my God, he's got so much talent. Tracy